our world has real people with real problems. Let's talk about it.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining into Let's Talk About It, an open platform of communication where anything can be served without judgment. Actual events that we are experiencing as a whole. So I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. I did. For anybody that knows me, they know that Thanksgiving and Christmas is my absolute favorite time of the year, period. But everybody didn't have a good Thanksgiving. The story that I'm going to be discussing tonight is about a young lady who was murdered by her mom on Thanksgiving Day in North Carolina. And that's heartbreaking because Thanksgiving is a day of, Thanksgiving, sharing memories with your family and cooking together and eating together, all them good things that we do together as a family on Thanksgiving. Most definitely what happened this night to this family on Thanksgiving, they not gonna ever forget it. And it's horrible because a mother and a child bond, that's one of the closest bonds ever. And that's one of the worst loss. Like if a mother lose their child, that's something you can't fathom. If a child lose their mom, it's the same thing. You know, it's one of them things that you can't get past, you can't get over. I'm going to present the details of this story. Let me give a shout out to one of my sponsors, and I'll be right back with more. Let's talk about it. If you're looking to purchase some great eyelashes and show off your eyes, follow Queen Lashes, Mink Lashes by Shania. Each set of queen lashes are named after one of our historical queens. They come in 5 different variations with 4 different lengths. 2 of them are the same length but have different textures. The 20 millimeter lashes are Queen Amina. She was well known as a warrior princess. The 25 millimeter lashes are Queen Ranavalona. She was known as a patriotic leader. The popular 26 millimeter lashes come in 2 different textures. Queen Cleopatra are the pixie style lashes. She was a popular political figure from ancient Egypt. Queen Nandi are the layered thicker lashes. She was the mother of Shaka Zulu. The 27 millimeter lashes are Queen Nefertiti, and her name means a beautiful woman has come. Queen lashes come with a set of lashes, a purple keepsake box, and a gold pair of tweezers with your highness written on them. The complete set sells for $25 with a shipping fee of $2 in the United States only. Each order will take 7 to 10 business days. To place your order and to establish which queen you are, you can follow Shania on Instagram at queen underscore lashes underscore n. So that's queen, QUEEN underscore lashes, LASHES underscore n. And simply DM her, direct message her. Thank you for following queen underscore lashes underscore n. Okay, so the title of this is NC Mom Accused of Killing Adult Daughter on Thanksgiving. Elvira Alexander, 56, remains behind bars after she was arrested for allegedly shooting and killing her daughter on Thanksgiving night. The Thanksgiving holiday turned deadly for a Virginia family when a 56-year-old woman allegedly shot and killed her 37-year-old daughter, says authorities. On Thursday around 9:37 p.m., police were called to an apartment on Cooper Court in East Charlotte where officers found Chante Lavarche Alexander suffering from a gunshot wound, is what the news station reported. Alexander was rushed to a Charlotte hospital where she later died. Her mother, Elvira Alexander, was detained and taken to Charlotte Police Department headquarters, where homicide units detectives interviewed her, says police in a news release. Miss Alexander was charged Friday and arrested with murder and possession of a stolen firearm. She was transferred to the custody of the county sheriff's office. She remains held in the county jail according to the online records. No additional details have emerged yet as to what sparked the alleged shooting, which investigators have called a domestic related dispute. It's unclear whether Alexander has retained an attorney who can speak on her behalf, and she has yet to enter a plea. This deep. I do have additional information. I went online, I reviewed the initial hearing for Miss Elvira Alexander. Let me give a shout out to my sponsor, and I'll be right back with more Let's Talk About It.
If you're looking to add a little elegance to an event, reach out to Color Columns by Chante. Color Columns balloon columns are iconic party event decor made out of latex balloons. They come with toppers in a variety of different styles, featuring babies, Disney themes, numbers, myth characters, sports, etc. Whatever your heart desires, that's available. Color Columns cater to baby showers, birthdays, gender reveals, weddings, dinners, family gatherings, and social events. Any event, room, or space that is in need of a transformation. Color Columns is $50 a column with a delivery fee of $5 in the Milwaukee and close areas only. Please place your order 7 days in advance by following Shavante on Instagram at Color Columns. That's spelled with a K and it's one word. KOLORKOLUMNT, or you can contact her via text message at 262-661-9227. Thank you for following Color Columns.
Okay, so I told y'all that I went online and I actually reviewed the initial hearing for Miss Elvira Alexander, the mother, and what led up to the altercation and the fatal shooting. It was an argument that started it all. The argument was in regards to the mother, Miss Elvira Alexander, placing the daughter, Chante Alexander, in the foster care when she was a child. While the victim, Chante Alexander, was outside, the suspect, Miss Elvira Alexander, she got a gun out of a suitcase in her closet. That means she had her piece set up and ready so that if there was ever a need to get it, she was going to get it. And then she shot Chante. Chante then stated, "You shot me." Elvira then said, "I sure did." Miss Elvira Alexander, she did tell the detectives that her daughter Chante assaulted her before the shooting. In the hearing, they did say that the only thing Miss Elvira had was a light brown mark on her neck. We all are familiar with the "I brought you in this world, I'll take you out." We didn't heard our parents say it. We didn't heard our relatives' parents say it. We didn't heard our friends' parents say it. I'm not saying that this mother intentionally did this, and she may have not intentionally did this. She may have just, been basically stating that you hit me, you assaulted me, we about to have a problem. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. That's another saying. It's unfortunate because I just really wish that, there was some type of counseling that could have been given, to prevent this action, because a lot of times we experience things as children that affect us. You know how things be in the back of your mind Maybe your mom may have done something you didn't like when you was a child, or maybe you done something that your mom didn't like, when you were a child. These different things that we don't agree on. And it happens. We all were teenagers. We all became young adults. So there are many of different things that we don't agree on, or we don't agree with when it comes between a parent and a child. But sometimes we have to sit down and talk about these things. Even me, I had to work on that with my children. My children are adults now. As teenagers, the way that they were growing up, some of the things that I used to do, I had to teach myself not to do. And what I do now, especially because they're young adults, we sit down and we talk about it. It's imperative that you sit down and you talk about these things that you are uncomfortable with, because you don't want it to lead to an altercation. Because when our emotions get extremely high, we don't think, and that's why it's not good to make a decision when you're emotional, because you'll make a decision that you can't take back. Because now look at this situation. You got a mother, she's in jail. This lady is 56 years old. She's going to be in jail. They're going to tell you when to do it, what to do, how you can do it, what time you can eat. That's not what she wants. I'm sure that's not what she wants. And then this baby, Chante, she gone. Like, she not coming back. Her baby is gone. As mothers, we don't want to lose our child. And as children, we don't want to lose our mother. So I know that this is heartbreaking, and I know the family going to be scorned, because Thanksgiving is a memory that we have forever. And the unfortunate part on this Thanksgiving, they're going to remember that this mother and this daughter had an altercation that led to the daughter's death. I hope that, the moms get counseling, because she's going to need it. This going to be with her forever. This ain't going to ever go away. She's not going to ever forget this day. This memory will be forever. The way the world is today, you get in an altercation and the children are assaulting their parents like they one of their homegirls or they one of their homeboys on the street. And you can't do that. And I'm not judging anyone, but that's not the way to resolve things, especially when it's your parent, your mom. You can't overturn death. You can't. And I'm sure as a mother, I'm a mother, I would be scorned if something was to happen to one of my children. And I would be really scorned. I would think about it, any of us, we would think about it for the rest of our life, especially if we was a part of it. And then for Miss Elvira, she in jail. Did nobody win here? Did nobody win? I pray that God covers this family as they're experiencing this, because this going to be a Thanksgiving that they not going to never, ever forget. It's going to take years for them to get past this, and sometimes people never get past it. It's an unforgettable moment, tragically, a fatal, unforgettable moment that happened on this Thanksgiving night. So I'm going to provide the links in my description box about the story. I'm as well going to provide the link where you can see the video of the initial hearing for Miss Elvira. Chante, baby, you rest in paradise. Rest in peace, sweet girl. She was a pretty girl. She was a beautiful girl. She was full of life. I seen some videos that her family showed. They showed a cute one of her dancing. I seen some things where she was talking about doing fish fries at her mother's house. So they had a good relationship. They were repairing it, but it's just that one moment that changed everything. So you got to be careful. So, thank you guys for taking the time out to allow me to present this story. Please make sure that you like, comment, and share, and make sure you subscribe. If you would like to stay connected to me, you can go to my website. It's www.KLetsTalkAboutIt.com. on my homepage, you can add yourself to my Facebook page. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Be sure to hit the notification bell. Upon you hitting that bell, each and every time that I present another story, you'll get a notification. And for sure, most importantly, if you have something that you want me to speak about on my platform, if you're in need of some type of advice, if you have some type of commentary, go to the last page on my website, which is my Contact Us page. Even if it's something anonymous that you want to talk about, submit your information. I'll get that information. Most definitely, we will talk about it. And until next time, our world has real people with real problems. Let's talk about it.
Our world has real people with real problems. Let's talk about it.